And just like
Okay.
that, now we're up to 170 people.
170 colorful, smiling people on a Saturday. Look at that.
On a holiday weekend Saturday.
Yeah, this is a holiday weekend. I gotta tell you guys, for us, we just keep going, right? But we're in a beautiful place. And it's early here, but the timeline here is ideal for what we do. So it's a really good place for us to, you know, focus on new students for sure. I'll put that out there. Okay, so we have an awesome day today, and this is live, or when we recorded it, we're going over some ERC stuff. I'm going to have Stacy come on here in just a second with an awesome team member that's been doing very well with the ERC program, and we're going to go into that. So I want everybody to kind of take note. He's, you know, I'm a big believer. I write about it and everything. If you want to learn how to do something right, you find somebody that's doing it right and learn from them. You don't learn from somebody that thinks they know what they're doing or did well with it years ago. You want to get into who's doing it now. Who's doing it now? And we have someone that's doing it now. So we'll get that going. I think we should wait just a couple minutes before we get started with that, because everybody's showing up, and you guys very proud for Memorial. Is it Memorial Day weekend? I believe. And this, you guys, I'm gonna just stress why we get to do more things, and we can add anything at will, is because we have the structure in place to do so. The performance blogging system allows us to just plug stuff in, and then we go exercise it and we run it. The ERC program, which we're going to be featuring today, has a 2-year runway. That's the max, right? Which means, and there's plenty of time in those 2 years. There's plenty of businesses that aren't taking advantage of this, that are losing out on free money. Remember the law of marketing: nothing sells itself. Not even free money. Look at our IBO program. I mean, how many times have we had to like really explain to people that the money is free? You just got to be part of this win-win solution. It takes marketing to move anything. All right. It's just what it takes. And this government program that pays out, what is it, $26,000 per employee or up to, it doesn't sell itself either. I love watching the numbers. Just everybody's coming in, everybody's showing up this morning. This is great. This is great. After we go through and Stacy's going to ask the questions and explain what Nick's been up to, and Nick's been gracious enough to share with the family. That's also what I love about what we do. You guys, we have a utopian process. That's why we're prevailing. And oh my gosh, life is great. I think it's 5:05. I say we get started, Stacy. And I mean, the numbers keep coming in. I mean, this is really you guys are showing up for your business.
People are ready to make this their legacy business, Rory.
I love it.
Even bigger than that, Rory, you just said something that I don't know if everybody caught. It's 5:05. He's up at 5 o'clock in the morning on here helping out and digging in and training and doing what you do. 5 o'clock in the morning.
You guys know we're committed to this completely, right? So that's what it takes. I did go to bed at like 3 because I was doing some recordings on one of our programs, and I was just so inspired here. It's really pretty. Like, we'll be posting some pictures. It's really pretty. Our first time here, this island, it's super pretty. And the fact that we get to work in this environment and just move around and have this traveling life and realize the goals is just, I mean, we did it doing exactly what we're teaching. And it's just, you know, we realized this over 25 years, and that's, you know, the patient process is real. The bigger the dream, it might take more time. You can knock out anything with the right vehicle. Let's see if I have that pulled up too. I know I have it somewhere. I have a, I'm going to literally pull this up because it's like, it's so dead on. Like, it's so dead on. And I'm just going to, for those, I'm going to show this because you guys are here today. I'm going to share this really quick. Here goes. Okay, you guys see that? The 5 steps for a pathway to accomplishing your dreams. Okay, it is 5 steps. First, you got to state your dream, right? Declare it, throw it on the dream board, and then you got to make your dream a goal, right? You're going to give your goal, and you're going to give your goal a deadline when you're going to accomplish it by, right? Then you're going to map out an action plan to achieve your goal by the deadline. Then you just apply the resources and go into action. And applying the resources of what, Tanya and I fund your marketing. You've got the platform, you've got the resources, and you just, it's your PBS, it's V marketing, and your time, that's the resources, and you go into action with that, and you can accomplish any dream, any goal, which is a dream, right? Anything can be done with what we have. We have all the pieces. And once you accomplish even a small dream or a smaller goal, that's the habit forming thing. You do it once, now you know you can do it. And then you just go for bigger ones and bigger ones. We didn't start out wanting to help millions of families. We started out with, hundreds of thousands. Now we see that's on there. That's just a matter of time. And it's close in time. So now you start ramping things up and focusing on the actions to get more, and things have just fallen into place. And man, we're just so blessed because we firmed up the VIP process, all these things that make the actions apply to go quicker, get people in duplicating faster. And that's awesome, right? Because we can focus on bigger goals. And as we did, more things came in. All right, I'm gonna stop my share here. I'm gonna bring, there we go. I think we got a really good number of people here for a holiday weekend. All right, Stacy, you guys all know Stacy. She's one of our MSIs, does massive work behind the scenes. She is the MSI in charge of the Cash Network Direct platform and basically all the kiosks that we had in there. And and as you know, on Tuesday we had them on. But the ERC program, we got the right people to get the right tools for tracking and system help, follow up, follow through. We don't need to collect the paperwork. They will be submitting it. And anyway, Stacy, if you could bring on Nick and we'll go from there.
Wonderful. Thanks, Rory. So first of all, before I bring Nick on, I'm really excited, you guys, that he agreed to be here today to share with us his little secret on what he's doing to make this specific kiosk a success for his business. ERC, there's been some confusion that, is it a tax credit? Do they get the money? You get the money. There are some people, though, if you owe back taxes, it will have to go to pay for the back taxes first. But the employer, the business owner, gets to use that money for whatever they want. Okay, but there is that little caveat. It's considered a tax refund or a payroll tax credit. And they do get the money, but if they owe back taxes for payroll, that's got to get paid first. Government always wants their money, guys.
Everybody's got to pay the tax, man.
So with that, I hope that clarifies it, because there's been quite a few questions coming at me here. Nick, welcome as a co-host for the first time on a Saturday. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Hello, everybody from the cornfields of Illinois. Look, I normally don't like being a speaker, but I'm here. Anyway, I just want to let you know when ERC first started, I was just counting on doing the normal advertising throughout all the possible free places. And well, as you can see, the people were viewing it, but we're not getting any kind of reaction right at the moment. And then I decided, well, okay, who do I know? And first person I went to was actually our church. I didn't even think about the church as being a potential a recipient of this, but sure enough, at first the pastor and actually the finance guy uh, couldn't believe that this is true. In fact, I talked to him about this a year ago, almost a year ago. And then, thank goodness, as Rory has even mentioned, advertising and all the things that are going on with other sources too. The pastor got a phone call about a month and a half ago, and he remembered that I talked to him about this, and he called me in and said, "Hey, is this real?" I said, "Pastor, was even hesitant to even tell you because it sounded too good to be true." And but I know also our mortgage, actually, we did a renovation of a 2.3 million to the church, and all of a suddenly the mortgage got, the commercial loans they go through, they're not exactly like a mortgage of a home, 30 years and locked in. It was every 3 years renegotiate. So the interest rate doubled, which meant a significant amount of payout, which was short of what we were receiving through church. So there was an added incentive, I guess, to do that. And so we agreed to do this. I sat down with them. I was willing to do it. That was my very first one. I had never even done the survey nor the paperwork thereafter. And it was not that painful. Actually, it was fairly reasonable. As long as you had all the data in front of you, it goes through pretty quickly. And so they were shocked that they got actually ended up with 42,000. And remember, they only have 2 employees full-time and 2 part-time. So that was it, which is, I consider, a fairly substantial amount of money given to a small church, because we're not very big.
A huge difference. And
Yep.
that's a lot of money for like at a needed time, right?
Oh yeah, it very much was. Well, it covers the deficit for the year, so that's amazing. So that was one, and then I approached another business. Now they may have a problem because I think they do have some back taxes that they got to pay, but they ended up with 32,000. So for a small company of 2 employees, that's not too bad. So it worked out pretty good. Now there's a couple things that came out of this with being not bashful and actually approaching people. So it's given me some incentive to, we have a number of churches around the area. They're going to be visited by me. So that will be, it'll be interesting to see. And I'm hoping that our pastor will agree to take some phone calls just in case to verify that, yes, this is true. And no, this person showing up is not, somebody trying to scam or whatever the case may be. You get a lot of that, and the ones that I've attacked, and I shouldn't say attacked, but approached. And I have one that I'm trying to convince that, yeah, you were closed down a couple periods of time. It was 2 weeks at one time and 6 weeks another, because our city dictated that you couldn't have businesses open during a couple periods of time. And I can't convince her that, hey, take a look at it, just fill it out. It is painless, but it's interesting. So you get a lot of that reaction that folks don't. And so persistence, coming back around occasionally. I always do asking, hey, how's things going? There's an opportunity potentially of getting some additional income that you don't expect, and no strings attached on top of that. So, and then what is really neat about doing this is I talked to another company owner, and of all things, I am going to be doing a wine tasting at a charity golf tournament, which has right now signed up over 800 folks that are involved in that to begin with. And they are allowing me, and I sponsored a hole. So that's, there's a little bit of cost associated with that, but I sponsored a hole. And I get a banner out of that, which will be displayed. And on top of that, I'll be able to provide wine tasting. So I ordered a couple cases already, and I'm also sponsoring winners for longest drive and shortest drive. And and I will, and Roy, this will be, if there's a hole in one, they get a Grand Cru case, half case. So that's
Wow.
the
Awesome.
so a way of advertising in a way, and it's local here in our area, which is always nice because I'd like to hopefully establish a wine, a little bit more wine tasting events after based on this. So it'll be exciting. It'll be interesting to see what happens. June 23rd is the date.
Awesome, awesome.
So that is it.
Keep posting on that, Nick. Golfers are interesting.
Mhm.
And people are golfing for a charity. They're usually the wealthier process. They understand things, and
Oh, yeah.
and it's you might have to do a lot of follow up, but it's a great audience, and they drink.
Oh yes. The owner that I talked to he sat there and said, that's the right clientele that you need for your business. So I said, okay.
Absolutely is right.
Right.
Absolutely is.
Well, and the thing is, Nick, is some of those golfers are probably business owners as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, trust me, I'm going to try to have power and a computer laptop ready to go at the hole also. So it'll be interesting to see.
That's awesome.
Yeah. At a minimum, Nick, they're at the hole, right, and they're in line. Usually they're backed up, right?
Right. Right.
I'm just going to throw this out there because I always say, like, in a previous life. So when I was I got a moonlighting job with Titleist, and a connection this like I'm a teenager still, right?
Mhm.
And I got to go to all the golf courses in Utah and demo clubs, give away free balls, had all sorts of fun, right? But when you're gathering information, they like free stuff, right? They all do. Everybody does, and especially golfing, if it's golf related. And when
Yep.
they're with their peers, they want to act even more excited about golf than when they're by themselves. It's an interesting peer thing, or social pressure, I guess you could call it.
Mhm.
So you might even want to have, like, some golf stuff set up, like sleeves of balls or something, and then gather their information.
Yep.
And if you do a short little, name, phone number, email, right, and then some checkoff boxes of, I'm interested in a wine of the month club, and you could even have it support the charity. We could talk about that, but you could, interested in the wine of the month club, they could check that off. And then another one, I am a business owner and I want to find out about how I can get up to 26,000 per employee that I kept employed during the pandemic. Check
Mhm.
that box. You can
Yep.
put little check boxes on there.
Right.
You also could, because you have a tent, right?
I'm going to have a tent with a table, so I'll have room.
Yeah, and then you can always have a thing on there like, I'm interested in having a wine social with you can put
Oh,
those
yeah.
in there. Just check off boxes.
Yep.
Because you can talk about it. Hey, we can do it at your place. Because people are like, hey, this is great. I like to have the friends over. But when you get the peer pressure, someone's going to say, yeah, we should do one of these. It opens that up. Just
Right.
little check boxes, old fashioned, using paper. You can put them in a fish bowl to draw names for those sleeves of golf balls. I watched grown men do incredible things to get the last sleeves of the golf balls that I was giving away. So I'm going to tell you from experience, a 3-pack of golf balls goes a long way. So if you have those stacked, they're all thinking, because they're going to go hack away some balls, right?
Right.
And it's one of those that's the razor blades of the golfing industry. They get you on the green fees, they get you on the clubs, or kind of a one-time, not so often, but the golf balls, that's the recurring model for that business. Anyway, Nick, I think that's awesome. Awesome.
I just want to give a timeline on this, Roy, that went the church that he signed up, the application, I got a notification on April 3rd, and they got all their paperwork and everything submitted to the IRS on April 12th.
That's perfect.
Yep. It's always helpful that they were willing to come and ask, because they asked when I was available. So the 11th, the evening of the 11th is when I was there. And so you see the next day they inputted in their data.
Yes. And it literally, I get a notification and now it says the lead, the status for this specific lead, it says awaiting IRS payment.
Yeah, they're looking forward to it.
Yeah,
And that goes back
exactly.
to the system we got. And you guys, Stacy was so on top of them. Like we got, it's helping us a ton. Like we were literally blinded on the previous process. We just couldn't see. We just didn't know. And now we have full visibility, and that is the best ones. Well, the second best one. Funded by the IRS is the best. Paid by the IRS is the best. But pending the IRS, because it is a 4 or 5 month wait. I think they made it sound like it's getting shorter, but it is a process. All right, Nick, thank you so much for being on there. Now I'm going to go back to the old steady how to market this out there. Anytime you get, what do you want to get, adventurous, you're going to do a better job, right? When you go out there and make the contact, right? When you take the marketing to somebody, posting the ads is what we do when we don't know where to capture. But if you have warm market, this is free money. But Nick, you have, even giving away free money takes a little bit of effort.
Oh yeah, and I have been given away, and I think it's slowly starting to reap in rewards.
And people like to talk, and they have friends. So now that they know that process was done, you could get referrals from the pastor,
Right.
And that's just, we have a runway on this. Nick will get some extra cash. He'll help build everything that's going on. And awesome. Okay, I'm gonna do some posting on that. Let me pull up my sheet. All right, we're gonna go to ads and headline. All right, so we're in the headlines and ad training. You should all have access to this. I'm gonna literally, I'll put the link in the chat. And we don't have one for ERC. So I'm just gonna grab this real quick. I'm gonna make a new. Okay, and before I do that, I'm going to click on US Net Ads. I've had issues with them, so I've been using let's see. I've been using US Net Ads, and I'm going to see if it's there. But I'm also I'm gonna do new Google Doc. Do two of them. And I'm going to show you guys some new things. I said I'd be working on this all the time. So I'm going to go to my chat program, my open chat with Chat GPT. And I'm going to show you guys some really cool things in here. So how I ask is important. So I need to say it differently. Okay, I love this program. See this, now we're getting somewhere. And I'll list those there. And then I'm going to come back here and say regenerate response. So I got those. All of those are great, I think. I mean, I'm going to use it. Like I'll think about some other ones as I do it, but this program makes it stupid easy, really. Okay, now I'm going to put hang on a second, please. Create. So we really got till
2025.
yeah, but it's not the end of the year, is it? Is it?
Let me look. April 15th.
Are you watching this, Stacy?
Yep.
I'm sweating over here. It's hard. And the thing about this type of thing on an ad is we're not going to get in trouble. It works perfectly. Like doesn't matter if it's generated this way for ads. I mean, what matters is this content related to the link when they click on it is going to give us value, right? And we want to go after the ERC credits. There's big money in it, so people are spending a lot of money to advertise it out there. And again, it's free money. You think people would just go for it? Let's see. Continue to the next part. I'm gonna grab these. And these give other type of headlines, but I'm gonna put it over here in the I know the next part is, let's see. No, I didn't say COVID-19, but it's putting it in there. So now I'm going to do something that you guys may not think about on your own. It's something that I do on when I'm going to post an ad that's going to go out there for a long time, and it's dated. I throw in something. Okay, so I want to start getting some of these placed. You guys all have access to these ones I just put on there. But what I'm gonna do on the ad copy, I want to get clicks over there, right? So I'm going to put this on there because it's dated. That way, if I do it in classifieds for free, for instance, I repost this forever. I don't need to go delete it after the 25th of, or after April 15th. So I'm going to start there because I know they're working. I'm going to log in. This has been working pretty dang fast and nice. I'm going to go to my ads. I wish I had several zeros after the number of ads in here. I've got 644. I had to start all over new in case you guys don't remember. Now I'm going to hit renew all ads. And then I'm going to go to post ads. I'm going to do all United States, then I'll go isolate it down. I'm going to go get a headline. I'm going to do jobs available. My ad posting email, right? So put my dial pad number in there. And then the link. Yeah, and it's not let me upload images. I could I'll try. Yeah, they're working on that. I'll no images are going to be available right now, so we get in the description. Now I'm spacing this down. I'm going to add copy. Copy that. I'm going to raise that up there. This Alabama go down. And every time you post ads like this is just fishing. I like that headline. To me, I like it. Then get the rest of the details going there, right? It's just put it out there. See, it's been really fast. And now, I have an alarm where I go and repost my ads at least once a week. And I can do it every day if I work on them. And if I'm, this is just something I'm gonna, just constantly be at. But and I haven't even done the other ad placements. Like I'll do these ones. And this might be the only thing you get done in a week, but it's consistency of doing something that's going to win, right? You got to just keep pressing on it. But this is just the ERC credits. And after they're done, I have another way to send them in for something else, right? It's just thinking it out, being ready. So Georgia, Guam, of IE. Sometimes I'm doing this when I have a student going through the Anchor Opera #1 video. Sometimes I get everything done. I kick out this really quick. That's what I've been trying to do to build these up. I'm trying to build my ad count up, right, with the right stuff. I'm waiting. Okay. I'm pushing on there. I'll go to I'm gonna go try USN ads. Sometimes they're down lately. Theme is ERC credits. Oh, finally worked. Minnesota. want to post at least in all the states, right? Right. I'll go check out. See if this is even allowing it to work. See, well, at least they're up. That's a good sign. A post an ad. I'm gonna make another one since I'm here, right? I'll set this up for one time since I've done it. Jobs. Eight. Full-time jobs, help wanted, job wanted. Part-time job resumes. Work from home, other jobs. There, I got that template set up to post those ads. If it works, then let's go see. And I spend the time to do template because once I do it once, I do it again. I've been posting the jobs. That's the best place I can see for the ERC credits. I'm going to try to get in front of somebody, right? There's no employer only type of a thing in this posting section. All states, I'll put my name in there. My dial pad number. Oh, I can choose a file. I'm gonna go to DreamStem really quick. Hold on. Go to Dropbox. All right, let's go find one. I bet they have one now. They don't. Okay. Um, I'm gonna actually put it in the Dropbox. Let's see. I'll save it so everybody can access it. All right, Jackie, I'm going to be passing this over to you in just a second. Okay, I found it. It's there. It's uploaded. And hit submit. Image is too big, so I gotta go resize it again. All right, so let me do that. Okay, now I'm gonna hit the back button and I'm gonna have to redo everything. We'll try it. It worked. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. All right, it worked. It's good to know. I can, that's US ads, and I'll just continue that down. I can do a different ad because we have all the different ad copies, all the different ad headlines, and I'll put a version of this in the bottom, but there we go. All right, I'm going to stop my share. God bless everyone.